Hey guys, welcome to yet another video. Today I'm back with 15 things that I should all women should consider before getting into a marriage. 1. Know and understand yourself. Make peace with yourself. Be comfortable in your skin. Love yourself to death because the only person who will always be there for you is you. Understand yourself, know what works for you, what does not work for you. Make peace with yourself in that you'll be comfortable even if you're by yourself. That way, your happiness would not rely on your partner but yourself. Number 2, have values and set a standard for yourself. And when you have values, you want to make sure that you practice them in that when you get into a marriage, you'll teach them to your children who will carry them forward and carry that as your legacy. Number 3, be feminine and let him be in charge. A woman's place always is to make sure that their home is put together. You want to let this man take charge, support him, be there for him, listen to him, respect him, and if he's the type that would want to treat you as a queen, he will when you offer all these things. I'm not saying all of them do, but I'm just teaching you how to nourish and to make your relationship work, especially when you know that he's the one that you want to spend the rest of your life with. So just be as feminine as you can, always clean, calm, on planning things on time, prepare dinner, breakfast, also come up with dates, especially if he works a lot. You want to make sure you plan dates to make sure that that spark still lasts for long. Number 4, understand that you're not perfect. That way, you'll understand when he makes mistakes. Nobody is even close to perfect. The idea of perfect is not even logical in the first place. We all try our best. But the moment you understand that you have your weaknesses, it will be very easy for you to accept your partner for who they are and their weaknesses and help them when they make mistakes. Number 5, identify how you fit in his long term goals. You guys, you need to talk. Ask him, what are your plans for the future and how would I be helpful? And then, after he's given you a layout, suggest to him other ways or um, various options if you think you can do something better than what he's given you, or even if you think there's a task that you cannot perform or a role you cannot play. Just be open and discuss it, and that way it will be very easy for both of you to go forward. Number 6, match his energy. When I say matching his energy, it means understand his jokes, always encourage him. Even if he does something silly, you don't think it's funny, just show him it's funny, because not not everyone has the same sense of humor. They say matching is banter. So yeah, match his energy, and just make him feel like he's the most special person you've in your life, because he's the one you want to spend the rest of your life with. Number 7, compromise and give second chances. If he's a good man and he's made a mistake, compromise and allow him to show you that he did not mean and is willing to learn, and allow him to own up for that mistake and look into being a better person for you going forward. Because that way, when you compromise, he will find it easy to compromise with you as well. Number 8, be playful and enjoy each other's company. As a woman, sometimes we grow up and forget to be the feminine, the playful young girl dies. Now you're all into seriousness all the time. It's just serious, serious, serious. that when you both are in the house, you can't even joke and laugh. So I'd like to remind you to be playful and carry that energy around in your family always, and keep the kids entertained if you already have some. Number seven, have knowledge of the kind of a man that he is before you settle. Some are like the traditional men, like they believe a woman's place is in the kitchen, and some are the modernized man, the current man, who believes that when a woman is cooking, they can keep the kids company, keep the kids busy, and help them do homework. So understand what the kind of a man that he is and how that would work for the both of you. And number 10, talk about careers and what gives you a sense of fulfillment as a woman. If you find joy in being a full time housewife in this current society, that's totally fine. That's your preference. If you find joy in being a full time career woman, that is perfect. If you find joy in being a career woman with a perfect family, an almost perfect family, that is your preference. But just try and see how you fit in each other's life. That way, when you decide to settle, it will be easy for the both of you. 11, know how he reacts to anger. You do not want to get married, you don't want to rush, get married, and then you're married to a beast. Someone who has no respect for you, someone who doesn't care for you as much as you thought, someone who would abuse you, be it physically or verbally or emotionally. So you have to know how he reacts when he's upset and what he's capable of doing. And the same applies to men. Number 12, understand his mentality overly. And when it comes to politics, finances, and being there for you emotionally. So you have to understand this. That way, it's easy for you to underline what works for you and what doesn't work for you and have a discussion. 13, understand his health history, especially the the illnesses that can be easily inherited from one generation to the other. For example, diabetes, asthma, and so much more. Just understand his medical history and family history of illnesses and see if there is anything that, if he would be a carrier or if you would be a carrier, because you have to understand from both sides. I think it's very, very important. 14, understand his family background and relationship. I'm not saying that you have to get into their family drama. No, that's theirs. But understand the most important people in his family, in his life, and the kind of the relationship that he has with them. And that way, you'd be able to carry the same respect and love for those people for the way he treats them. Last but not least, I'd like you to put this as a priority, because I believe you have to come to a common ground when it comes to faith and belief. So understand his knowledge or understanding of God and see if it's something that is like yours, or something that challenges you to have a better understanding, or it's something that you don't mind at all. So whatever works for you, but at least when he has an understanding rather than just being completely ignorant, um, mm, then it's very, very important. I think that's valuable, because you want to lay a foundation whereby you'll be teaching your kids about a higher power, a creator, or about history. Just someone who has an understanding of how we came to be and how everything is. And if he has a relationship with the creator who we call God, or others call him other names, which is totally fine. I think that's very, very important base that most of us are raised in different understanding, different parts of the world with different religion. But as long as he has a relationship and that with the creator or what you both believe in, that would be great for your family. And that's it for today. And I'd like to tell you guys that this applies for men also. So understand yourself, know what works for you, know your roles, and show that you are there for the long term. Above all, I'd like to say thank you all for being here. We are back big and better. And I wanted to do this voiceover to just let you in into my small world and as I show you how I get ready. So, some of the, I assume you guys know about makeup. Not everyone knows, but if you watched it bit by bit, you'd be able to see the breakdown. So, if you enjoy makeup, yay, this is the route you're gonna take. And be ready for more. And if you haven't subscribed, please feel free to subscribe. And I'm looking forward to seeing you another time. Love you all. Until next time. Bye.